Hello everybody, I'm here for day 18 of Watercolor Month, and I am going to use this Dandelion as my reference photo. Okay, let's get started. I have some King's Royal Blue Watercolor by Daniel Smith. That's what I'm using, or what I'm going to use. And I have some, you can't read this, but it's a gold mica ink. And I will have links to both of these products in the description. And it is an affiliated link, so I'll get a little money if you choose to order from that. It does not cost you any more. It just gives me a little bit of money. So, and I don't really know how much because I've never done this before. Okay, so I've got this number 6 Princeton brush that I'm going to use to put the blue down first. And I'm gonna water it down a little bit, or actually quite a bit. The way this dandelion is done, it's got on the bottom of the dandelion, it's a darker blue, and the top is much lighter and in fact almost invisible. It's actually kind of I don't know, it's got a little bit of brown. Maybe it's the gold. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but it is. There's not a lot of color at the top. I've never done this before, so please, we're going to learn together. And hopefully it'll be a success, but one never knows when you experiment on it. So try to get just a little bit of color here. Okay, the center is mostly, well, there's some brown and then there's gold on top of it. I'm gonna as soon as I find my heat tool, I'm gonna dry this. I really like this color. I'm going to darken it a little bit down here. Pretty wet right there, so it's even wetter now. I should have dried my brush off before I picked it up. I tried to pick it up. It's almost dry. So I'm gonna I'm going to do this stem in brown, and then I'll add the gold on top of that. So let's see what I can get. I think this is probably a no, it's not dark enough. This is a Van Dyke brown, because Van Dyke brown is really dark. That's actually white. I'm going to take it and pick that up. And then it actually bleeds into the blue. And then there's some other branches that, or stems that lead off, and they actually have little dandelions on them, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to add them or not, maybe. Dry this. Okay, it was not very wet, so hopefully it's dry. I had brought out this dip pen, and I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I may end up using a toothpick, so we'll see, or maybe both. I'm not sure yet. Let's see if I can. You can hear that all underneath it mixes the mica into the ink. And I'm going to try just using this top, and I'm not sure how that's going to work, and I'm not sure how this dip pen is going to work. I'm pretty sure I do not want to use the front of it, you know, the normal way. I'm turning it over on its back. Well, let me try it with the, I just have to, I can't push down very much. It has to be just kind of barely touching. I don't know if you can see that or not. Just a little bit to the center, which I just said was white, and I may have to, end up using some bleed-proof white on it. But I thought maybe this way I could do these little, I don't know what they're called. drag them out from the center. Put some down the stem. I've also put a set of, a link to a set of these dip pens if you're interested. Let's see, I'll just do the blue, the gold first. There's a little bit of blue over here in the reference photo. And I'll add that after this ink dries. I've got an annoying little gnat flying around. There is a band playing next door, so I thought I was started to film earlier and they were really loud. So I think they're taking a break. So they may be back out before I finish, but I'll finish it and then hopefully they won't get too loud with the drums. All right, let's see. If I dry this, I hear them, they're getting started again. Hopefully they'll warm up before they go full blast. I have I've said this before, but I've got a brewery next door, and they have bands occasionally. Well, summertime they have them just about every Friday and Saturday. And I can hear they're right. If I looked out my window, I could see the brewery and the band playing. And it is just beer. I am not a beer drinker. I don't like the taste of it. I've never acquired a taste for it. I may have to, because I feel like I ought to, instead of just listening from my apartment, actually hear the bands from where they are playing. But they don't have food. I mean, they don't have any food. It's just beer. So, but you can use DoorDash. I mean, there are dozens of restaurants around. there they go. That I can order, you can order food from the, they'll deliver it to your table. So it's kind of it's kind of a cool thing. Put a little bit of white in the center of this. And I want to put a little more blue. Trying to speed myself up a little bit. I got a female artist that's getting ready to sing, I think. There we go with the drums. I apologize, but I'm gonna try to finish this up. Most of the time I like their music, so it doesn't really bother me that they're there, but it makes it hard to record. If I'd known they were going to be there, I would have done it earlier. Splatter some of this gold. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. And then we'll call it done. Actually, I do want to put a darker brown. Around the center here. A little bit to the outside. Okay, I think it's about it. So this is day 18 of Watercolor Month. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you again tomorrow.